Welcome back to Fun Food Stories, where dinner turns into a celebration and every recipe tells a tale worth sharing. If you're looking for easy Easter dinner ideas that'll impress your guests without keeping you trapped in the kitchen, then you're in the right place. This is part 6 of our Easter dinner series, and today I'm bringing you the top 5 recipes that are not only beautiful and festive, but packed with flavor, charm, and just enough wow to make everyone ask for seconds. So before we jump in, don't forget to subscribe to Fun Food Stories and share this video with anyone who loves a good holiday meal. They'll thank you later, I promise. Now grab your apron, pour yourself something nice, and let's dive into a delicious Easter story together. The first dish I'm going to show you is a creamy herb-stuffed chicken roulade that looks fancy but is surprisingly simple to make. We start with 4 boneless, skinless chicken breasts, and here's the trick. Lay them between 2 pieces of parchment paper and gently pound them with a rolling pin or meat mallet until they're about ½ inch thick. This helps them cook evenly and roll up like a dream. In a small bowl, mix together ½ a cup of cream cheese, 2 tablespoons of chopped fresh parsley, 1 tablespoon of chopped chives, a teaspoon of lemon zest, and just a pinch of garlic powder. Season this creamy herb mixture with a little salt and black pepper, then spread it evenly across each chicken breast. Roll them up tightly and secure with toothpicks or kitchen twine. Now here's my golden step. Give each roulade a quick sear in a hot skillet with a bit of olive oil until they're golden brown on all sides. This locks in the flavor. Then transfer them to a baking dish, cover loosely with foil, and bake at 375 degrees Fahrenheit or 190 degrees Celsius for about 25 minutes. Slice into little spirals and serve with roasted carrots or asparagus. If you want a dairy-free version, you can substitute the cream cheese with a cashew or tofu spread. It's elegant, it's rich, and oh, it melts in your mouth. This herb-stuffed roulade holds a special place in my heart. It was actually the very first Easter dish I ever made as a newlywed. I was nervous, the kitchen was a mess, but when I sliced into that golden spiral and saw the herbs peeking through, I felt like a 5-star chef. You can prep the roulades the night before and simply bake them on Easter Day. They also freeze well, just wrap them tightly before baking and thaw in the fridge overnight. And for a presentation tip, serve them on a white platter and drizzle any pan juices over the top, then sprinkle with extra chives for that fresh, spring look. Now let's roll into the second recipe, rosemary garlic mashed sweet potatoes, a colorful twist on a comforting classic. Start by peeling and cubing 3 large sweet potatoes. Boil them in salted water for about 15 minutes or until fork tender. Drain and let them steam dry for just a minute. Meanwhile, in a small saucepan, heat ½ a cup of heavy cream or coconut cream with 2 tablespoons of butter, 1 crushed garlic clove, and a sprig of rosemary. Let it infuse on low heat for about 5 minutes. Then remove the rosemary and garlic. Mash the sweet potatoes until smooth, then pour in the warm cream mixture. Stir in a pinch of salt, a crack of black pepper, and if you're feeling extra festive, a dash of cinnamon or nutmeg. Serve warm with a little extra melted butter on top, and some crushed pecans if you want a delightful crunch. This dish is sweet, savory, and feels like a warm hug on your plate. My kids love these so much that I often make extra just to use the leftovers for sweet potato pancakes the next morning. You can prep these a day or 2 ahead, refrigerate, and just reheat gently with a splash of milk or cream. And here's a little Easter-themed tip. Spoon them into individual ramekins and top with a single sugared pecan. Adorable and portion-friendly. The third recipe is something my grandmother used to make, honey mustard glazed salmon. So simple yet so full of flavor it'll steal the show. Preheat your oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit or 200 degrees Celsius and line a baking sheet with parchment paper. Place 4 salmon fillets skin side down. In a bowl, whisk together 3 tablespoons of Dijon mustard, 2 tablespoons of honey, 1 tablespoon of olive oil, a teaspoon of lemon juice, and a little salt and pepper. Brush this glaze generously over each fillet and bake for 12 to 14 minutes, depending on thickness. For an extra golden top, broil them for the last 2 minutes. The salmon comes out flaky, caramelized, and that glaze. Pure magic. Pair it with a lemon couscous or green beans tossed with slivered almonds. If you prefer a vegetarian option, swap the salmon for thick slices of roasted cauliflower and use the same glaze. It works beautifully. And if you're short on time, here's my Easter hack. Use pre-cooked salmon fillets from the store and simply brush them with the glaze and reheat. Still amazing, still festive. 4 drink pairings. This dish loves a crisp white wine like Sauvignon Blanc or a citrus spritzer with a slice of grapefruit. Garnish the salmon with thin lemon wheels and a little dill for an effortless presentation that screams spring. Now let me introduce you to our 4th dish, a cheesy spinach and ricotta Easter pie, inspired by the Italian torta pasqualina. You'll need 1 package of store-bought pie crust or puff pastry, 1 cup of ricotta cheese, half a cup of grated Parmesan, 2 cups of chopped fresh spinach sautéed and squeezed dry, 2 eggs, a pinch of nutmeg and salt and pepper to taste. Mix it all together in a large bowl. Press 1 crust into a greased pie pan, fill with the spinach mixture, and if you want to get traditional, crack 2 whole eggs right into the filling before topping with the second crust. Crimp the edges, brush with an egg wash, and bake at 375 degrees Fahrenheit or 190 degrees Celsius for 40 to 45 minutes until golden and puffed. Let it cool slightly before slicing. This pie can be made ahead and tastes even better the next day. It's creamy, flaky, packed with greens, and the eggs baked inside make it an Easter surprise everyone will remember. I used to help my mom make this every spring, and I still remember the joy of cutting into the pie and seeing those perfect golden yolks tucked inside like little Easter eggs. To add an extra festive touch, cut bunny or egg shapes out of extra pastry and place them on top before baking. It's such a sweet nod to the season. And finally, we're ending with a rustic rosemary lamb and potato bake, a hearty, 1-pan dish that smells like a countryside feast. Slice 1 pound of baby potatoes and layer them in a baking dish with olive oil, salt, and pepper. In a bowl, combine 1 pound of ground lamb, 1 minced onion, 2 cloves of garlic, a teaspoon of ground cumin, a tablespoon of chopped rosemary, and a touch of cinnamon for that deep holiday flavor. Press the lamb mixture over the potatoes like a meaty blanket and drizzle the top with a little olive oil. Bake at 375 degrees Fahrenheit or 190 degrees Celsius for 35 to 40 minutes until the lamb is browned and the potatoes are tender. Spoon it out onto plates with a dollop of yogurt or tzatziki and maybe a side salad of arugula with lemon vinaigrette to cut through the richness. If you don't eat lamb, you can substitute ground turkey or beef and still get a flavorful result. This one is always a crowd pleaser. My uncle once had 3 helpings. He said it reminded him of the food he ate growing up on a farm. You can prep the meat mixture ahead of time and layer just before baking. And to plate it up beautifully, use a round cutter to create neat stacks on each plate and top with a sprig of rosemary for that polished finish. And there you have it, 5 unforgettable Easter dinner ideas, all easy to make, deeply satisfying, and sure to bring a little extra joy to your table. Which one are you most excited to try? Tell me in the comments below. I love hearing which recipes become part of your own food story. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with anyone who loves a good holiday feast. And just wait until you see what's coming in part 7, Easter chicken leftovers. So stunning, it might just steal the spotlight from dinner. From my kitchen to yours, I wish you a beautiful Easter filled with warmth, laughter, and really, really good food.